Cheating in sports has been a thing about as long as sports itself, and while cheating can hardly be removed completely, ensuring appropriate consequences is a simple and effective way to combat cheating. In this video, I will be exposing cheaters, covering the Victory zigzag drama, and much more. For the average player, cheating in Counter-Strike might not be something you have to deal with very often. But cheating in Counter-Strike didn't stop in 2014 with Cali and SF, nor did it stop in 2018 with Optic India's Forsaken. In today's Counter-Strike, we have very real cheating going on at the amateur, semi-pro, and also the pro level right in this moment.
Bro, this is what look. No. Look, firstly, Molotov's here, and he hasn't seen me, right? McDoom just killed B lobby. Look what he does here. He's like only peeking me.
And all that with almost zero repercussions.
I was trying to run this door, see the wallbangs there.
What the fuck is that?
Let me introduce you to Team Victory zigzag, a mishmash of players who either have never been near a top team or haven't been anywhere near the top for many years. In their first tournament together as a mixed team, they performed about as well as you'd expect a team of this caliber to perform. They lost to an academy team, number 110 in the world, who have been together for a whole lot longer than them. Next tournament, they showed up with two new players, Groovy and Propler. Their first match is against German Big, number 20 in the world, and they manage to win it. They then face another German organization, Sprout, and win 2-1. With this win, they proceed to the close qualifier for IEM Sydney and face number 26 in the world, 1 win, and then beat them as well. It is around this moment that the public, as well as active professional players, start accusing the team of using cheating software that tells you where your opponents are at all times. Betting sites stop taking bets on them, as there are worries about both cheating and match fixing. They face Team BetBoom and lose, who later go on to qualify for IEM Sydney. After such a good team performance, they still decide to swap out yet another player, this time bringing in Swedish talent Joel. Joel, having been removed from his previous team Godsend under confusing circumstances, has an amazing performance in the team's first game together. Afterwards, the team plays against Mouse, number 11 in the world, and they beat them as well. In fact, they make their way all the way to the grand final and win it as well, qualifying for Blast Showdown, one of the most prestigious events in all of Counter-Strike. Joel, having been the star of his former team Godsend, and shines even brighter and becomes the statistically best performer in the entire qualifier, and then proceeds to get banned for match-fixing allegations put forth by his own ex-team Godsend. Due to this, Victory zigzag have to attend the team's biggest tournament yet, Blast Showdown, with their unknown coach Hardwell. But then a few days later, he happens to be caught cheating, possibly being the one using the cheating software Radar Hack all along to help his team win. So surely at this point they are kicked out of the tournament, right? Or is there a more fitting punishment? Yes, of course. After having one player banned, they can just simply swap in their coach. And after their coach gets banned, who is likely not very good at the game and would be a huge liability in their matches, instead of banning them from the tournament, they are now allowed to take an active semi-professional player, Lund, instead, essentially rewarding them for having their coach banned for cheating at a later time. For Blast to disqualify Victory zigzag, they have to publicly say that there has been cheating going on in their tournaments, and I'm not sure if they will. I am at least very interested to see where this story ends, and unless Blast chooses to act, how this team is going to perform on a stage in a LAN environment. The guy you're watching on screen right now is the highest rank on Faceit, level 10, and he's cheating with his buddies in CS2 every day. Here is his Faceit account, and lucky for us, he has decided to verify himself on Faceit, so this guy is likely not returning to the platform anytime soon. This here is Adjudicator's friend playing on a Smurf, who also cheats when they play 3-man stack in CS2 Premier. Adjudicator and his friend are cheating together simultaneously to boost this guy, Megapolis, in CS2, so he can get a high rank without cheating. Adjudicator and Megapolis have their Steam accounts and Faceit accounts linked, so it's very easy. For this guy, he's playing on a Smurf, and I've had to dig a little deeper to find his real account. As mentioned before, Adjudicator, whose in-game name is Mickey, is always playing in a 3-stack with 81 km/h peak and Megapolis, where Adjudicator at 81 km/h peak are both cheating. Since 81 km/h peak is playing on a Smurf, I wanted to find his real account. I went to Adjudicator's Faceit to find out if there was anyone other than Megapolis he was queuing with a lot, and this guy, BotExe popped up. This proves a connection between Adjudicator and BotExe, but nothing more. Going to BotExe's account, we can see he mostly plays with Adjudicator and Megapolis, proving a link between the three. Now, if we go over to Megapolis' account again, we can see he almost exclusively plays with these two, Adjudicator and BotExe, which is why I think it's safe to assume this to be the real identity of 81 km/h peak. Today's last cheater is even more bold than the other two, streaming himself on Twitch whilst cheating every single day.
But like, what the fuck is this also? Like, already just in the second round, right? He goes A? Doesn't hear anything? Checks? Oh, damn it! Oh, okay, I'm going back.
Yesterday, I faced I Am Not Shaggy with the in-game name Morky Mouse, who is definitely the worst player and most obvious cheater of the three. This guy, who is level 2 on Faceit, was placed in 12,000 rating before proceeding to drop all the way down to 6,800. Then, on the 15th of September, he installed a cheating software and has now in less than 2 weeks hit a rating of 19,500, now being in the top 1% of players worldwide. He has had matches against professional players like Rez, Lecro, Taz, Get Right and more, all whilst cheating his ass off live on stream. I will be posting a video on my second channel with the uncut footage of when I checked this guy's demo and hilarity ensued. I will also make sure to post the uncut footage of the other two cheaters and post that also on my second channel. I wish I could have shared with you some clips from his stream of him cheating, but sadly he doesn't save VODs, so all I have is from the demo. I wanted to check if Adjudicator was also cheating on Faceit in CSGO, but luckily for us, his superhuman awareness only works for him in CS2. The conclusion I've come to is that Counter-Strike has a massive cheating problem. Now, how do we fix it? I don't claim to have all of the solutions, but a more intrusive Valve anti-cheat would be a great start. For now, and for the foreseeable future of Counter-Strike 2, I will be sticking with Faceit, where even the scummiest of players like Adjudicator and I Am Not Shaggy seem to be playing fair.